So here's a video of it.
All
right. So describe what we're doing, eh?
Okay. So we're taking off the dashboard so that we can have access to the cluster, which one of the capacitors inside of the cluster is losing its capacitance, or that's what we hypothesize. And so by replacing that capacitor, it'll have enough to start the
lights,
the cluster display of like the speedometer.
That's the cluster there that doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
And cluster is a fitting description because this is kind of like a mess, right?
Yeah, it's clustered up. Yeah. So once we remove this.
Yeah. All right. Once we get the dashboard off, we'll resume the video.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're trying to.
Okay. So now you're live.
Okay. So we removed the top dashboard, which of course was everything here with the center speaker, and essentially we just had to unscrew one part here and two parts over there, and then of course undo a couple of wires like for the speaker, and also for the airbag over there on the right. But after that it just lifts up and then you can pull it out, and then we're going to be working on the cluster by taking it out.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So we got to go do some soldering now, right?
Yeah.
And get a new capacitor so that hopefully the lights will work.
Let's hope so.
What a mess.
For real.
All right. Is it on?
I don't see it. Are you recording?
Yeah.
Can you see?
Kind of see you. We can see the lights are on.
Let's try this.
It's working.
How's that? One more. Alright, so we soldered the 220 microfarad and 16 volt capacitor into the spot that the original 100 microfarad one was that was giving us trouble, and then after that we just reassembled it and then placed it back in, and then after doing so, turning on the car, we can see that we have our cluster back working.
Yeah, and you just drove several miles and it's still working, huh?
Yeah, I drove a little bit. It's doing good. I got my battery charged up.
So it looks like the 220 microfarad 16 volt capacitor does the trick.
Yeah,
works a treat.
And I noticed that after we got that working, the wheels turn. You're able to actually get you
can see things.
You can see things. I mean, I wasn't driving.
You couldn't do before.
5 minutes before because we turned the car off. But
yeah,
yeah, you'll be able to see this go up, as well as if your cluster is out, then the map doesn't work. It doesn't actually follow you late. It has a high latency of updating, and it doesn't have the correct orientation.
Yeah.
But
all that's working now.
Yeah.
Huh?
So now it's working correctly, and it'll track us if we go.
Oh, nice. Very nice. All right. Well, that was kind of an epic fix, huh?
I'm so glad it's done. Let's get these parts, plastic out of here, man.
All the busted plastic. All right.